chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And this defense gets off to a good start.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
What a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Zings it complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, going to the air. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
This offense has it with really good field position. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might as well stick with him. Look out, he's got room. Could be an alley. And they get him down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He steps and powers and whirls his way, and they finally get
situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Hammond. The quick out. There he goes. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Running it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, it's a tackle for loss.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd, the electric time, and no attack on this 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They brought down the run play. Field position with the return. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. That 1st quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Might be changing the route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Williams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football. It's really basic. Run those plays you know. Get you first downs. Get you some extra set of downs. Then you can go make big plays.
Back to pass. It's Hammond. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's caught.
So nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to a huge catch release. Makes the play and then run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work. Gets in the mix.
And the extra point is true, and they're up by 7. Quick strike offense on that three-point scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock and they use their second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Finds his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And the rush will get going at the 25.
And a nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running behind that left side. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half. There's been nothing going for him. You just saw that last run. He's an outstanding talent. We may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception.
It's a running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, on that touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Hammond. Finds a tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And they exploited that shot spot and they get it down to the 35.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
To the air, it's Hammond. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Over the middle, it's Williams. And they're able to make the tackle. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a man on the left. At the 20, he's got space. He's down right at able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Burn him! Landon!
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time on target. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped after 2 after the big play in the passing game. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid. And they go back on top.
We like to see that. They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the upright. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Boise State taking on the number 17 team, the Maryland Terrapins. And it's the Broncos, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll open the second half on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Got a little grass. Got enough for the first. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this time at their own 25. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle, and unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to block blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Running inside, it's Williams. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They're marking at the 48. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. The give is to Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
And you can see this defense. They're back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds his man, it's Carter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
They've got enough for the first down. They're in the red zone at the 20.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
He just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Fires to the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a look.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Might be calling a hot route. Move.
Stop using classic passing face with tears of joy.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Moving out to the right. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They go to the ground. Here's a little room there. He's at the 50. At the 30. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Sooners. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got.
GGS.
Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Pressure coming. and he'll just get rid of that.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He uncorks one deep. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. He might want another play.
Punch, punch, punch.
Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Johnson. That's thrown in. He might have space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
It's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes and then stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the ground with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, you need to be the more physical team here in the second half. You've got the lead, 3rd quarter. You want to run the ball. You've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On third down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Go, go! They'll try the right side. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He'll try it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of fun.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There's some room. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out big. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the ground. He's got it again. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The run inside. It's Williams. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Dumps it to the back. Quickly complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Now they've got to hustle to the line to get set.
Man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Bringing the heat. Myers on the move. And his throw is incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Complete runs over the middle. He's finally stopped and run down at the 15. It's a first down. They'll for a man. He wants it all. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Plows through the defense. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Let it go!
They're testing the right side here. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Let it go!
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Across the 45. There he goes to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes, I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown and another 6 to the scoreboard.